what they say. Long ago, we're on our way. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Woo-hoo!
Hey everybody, it's Justine. Escape to reality.
It's the Justine show. We're here. It's Geneva. It's Escape to Reality. What up? How we doing?
Good. How are you?
Great, man. I can't believe we missed Andy's baby shower. I wish I could have been like a server there or something. It looked so good.
Oh my God, that's a good idea to be a server.
Right?
I never thought of that.
Like,
I would have got a job and premeditated that just for that slot.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit.
So good.
Amy Phillips was there, the radio show host on Sirius Radio. I'm so fucking jealous.
I saw.
That was a lot of housewives. Holy shit.
I know.
Lisa
so good.
Rinna
I'm sure.
rocked the house. She cracked me up. I couldn't stop watching. I still haven't stopped watching videos of her.
Her
all
like yelling
long.
like, everybody get the fuck up and dance.
Oh my God. And then there's pictures of her like seriously grinding on Bruce Bozzi.
I saw that.
I love it. She just does not give a fuck. Oh,
I think
she
was
so
like
funny.
next level wasted.
She's shit faced.
She had to be, right?
Her dancing cracks me up. I love watching her dance. I love that she puts those videos up.
Yeah.
Gary O'Connell was there with Rebecca Romaine. Rebecca Romaine is so fucking pretty.
God, she doesn't age, right? It's crazy.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she's really pretty.
And I always thought John Stamos, I was like, wow, you're getting rid of John Stamos for Jerry O'Connell. But the more I've gotten to know Jerry, she did the right pick. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know much about them, but they have seemed to be together for a while.
I listen to Jerry on a lot of radio shows. He's hilarious. He loves Bravo. They watch Bravo together. He was on Howard Stern, and he came home one time after lying about going golfing, and she choked him. And I just love their stories of she's just like the boss in the relationship, and he lets her be because she's so freaking smoking hot, and I think he just kisses the ground she walks on. I love them as a little couple. It really has grown on me.
The other thing that really continues to trip me out is John Mayer. Like him and Andy are like serious friends. It's really odd.
I love it. And it's made me like John Mayer more.
John Mayer's such a creep.
I always thought John Mayer was a douche, but I appreciate his friendship with Andy. It seems very genuine.
Did you see the one picture of it was all the housewives and Sonia's like trash in the corner?
Oh my God. She was shit-faced too. And her eyes were like halfway shut.
Home. So good.
Did you see Eva was where? Oh, we can. I wrote some notes. That Eva bitch from Atlanta wore jeans.
What? See, she
wore jeans.
Know how to dress.
She wore jeans.
That's terrible.
She looks like she just left Walmart. She was wearing jeans.
Yeah, that's annoying. I liked Cynthia's hair. I liked Nene's outfit.
Oh my God. Cynthia looked impeccable. Did she not?
She
in that
great.
Yellow suit. She looked better than every. And then, what's wrong with Kyle Richards? Who dresses her?
I liked it. I liked the suit.
It didn't fit her.
I think that was the vibe, though. It's like the oversized.
Oh, I don't like it.
We forgot to tell you that we're talking Love After Lockup on this episode. We just dived right in. We're talking Love After Lockup. We're also going to talk a little bit about Celebrity Big Brother. But first, of course, we had to talk about Andy's baby shower.
Yeah. Oh, so you like that suit. I can't stand the way she dresses. But Darren, his assistant, had the best videos of it all. I hate Vicky Gunvalson. I can't even look at her anymore. How do you feel about her?
Yeah, I mean, I just wish they would get rid of all of them. But the fact that they were all there probably means they're going to do another fucking season with those losers.
Oh, they are. And Gina and Emily. It really sucked.
The New York trailer is supposed to drop tomorrow for Housewives.
I can't wait. I've heard.
It's going to be good.
The Bitch Sesh girls were on Andy Cohen, and they got to see it like weeks ago. If it was ready, let us see it.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. I guess they're all about timing. Any other celebrity gossip before we get into it?
I could talk about this baby shower a little bit more. No Lisa Vanderpump, though. What a bitch.
I thought that was very interesting that she
was
there.
in Vegas. She should have been there. Maybe
she's
off
Bethany.
the show.
Don't you think that's weird?
Bethany's a bitch, too. She should have been there.
Yeah, maybe. I think Bethany, well, on her Instagram, she's like at a speaking engagement or something.
Oh, maybe she's getting paid.
Yeah.
The Countess is getting paid. Yeah. Yeah, Nene looked really pretty. I like her with blonde hair. I know that's not the popular opinion. But Cynthia, my God. So that's her natural hair?
No.
How do you get your hair to look like that? Oh, that's a wig.
Yeah, that's got to be a wig. It was too,
that's not
like,
natural hair. Okay, okay.
I think that
God,
was a
I
full
love
wig,
that look on her.
Yeah, she looks phenomenal.
And then Teresa was wearing
phenomenal.
a suit. Yeah. Okay. And it was really fun to watch. I can't believe all those housewives there. It was really
all
thrilling.
On the table, all their drunk dancing, classic, all time.
It seems like John Mayer has never seen one episode of The Housewives. Right?
I wish they filmed a special and released it on Bravo. Wouldn't that be great if they'd done
that's what we said the other day. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't.
Right? I'd watch it. A special Watch What Happens Live. I don't think they did either, but
I know. They did a radio.
We got enough of it on social media.
They're doing an Andy radio. Yeah. Thank God for social media.
Right.
Well, Matthew McConaughey was on Watch What Happens Live. Which one of these these three are your favorite? How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, Failure to Launch, or Wedding Planner?
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days all day.
I know, me too. He said
but
that's
I like
the
other movies too, though.
Wedding. Yeah, Failure to Launch can be dumped in the river, if you ask me. You like that?
I still liked it. I like a romantic comedy, though. I'm a sucker for him. I don't really care if it's good or not.
Yeah, I love him and J-Lo together, and I love him and Kate Hudson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kate Hudson. That yellow dress, I always think about that dress. It was all-time classic look. Yeah.
It was right when my prom was coming out, and people did the knockoffs for that. But
oh, did they?
Yeah, I remember that. I worked at David's Bridal for a little bit selling prom dresses. So yeah, he said that number one, his favorite was How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days because it was the best mailbox money, using a little Shep term. Then Failure to Launch. Then The Wedding Planner. How do you diss J-Lo like that?
Well, I don't think J-Lo is a great actress. I don't,
Yeah, I love her in everything but that last movie.
Yeah, she's a little tough for me. I don't think she actually is an actress, or should be.
She's so beautiful.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Do you like the Princess Diary movies?
I saw that they're talking about, I don't really care about those, but I saw that they have another one in the books or something.
I wonder what the story would be. Yeah.
Yeah, they're old. Weird. Like, she would be a queen now, not a princess. Like, what's the story? I don't know.
Yeah, so we'll see.
I saw Anne Hathaway said she's not drinking until her kid is 18 because her child needs her. I'm like, what the fuck?
Give her a couple of years.
Right. It's such like a rich person bullshit thing to say.
Or say just day by day. Yeah, it's not like you have an alcoholic problem. I can see if you're like,
maybe she does.
Getting your kid at the store. That's what she said. She said she just couldn't. She had a driver to drop her kid off at school, but she felt, or something like that. It's like, I find that hilarious too, because 90% of moms survive on alcohol.
Yeah, stupid.
She just says things that are just so condescending and see you next Tuesday-ish that it's hard.
Gwyneth Paltrow-ish. Gwyneth Paltrow vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, I always loved how people made fun of her as accepting her Oscars and her hard breathing. Just that a lot of girls are, if you haven't listened to it, Netflix sucks because I guess if you haven't watched You, we might ruin some things. So you really can't talk about Netflix shows, you know what I mean? So if you haven't watched You and you want to be super surprised, I'm not going to say anything humongous. This is just a blanket statement. If you can't figure it out from the show description, then you should go back to kindergarten. But on You, girls are like saying, "Oh, I love him so much. He's so dreamy," about the character. And Penn Badgley came out and said, he's a murderer, so I don't think you girls should like him, like defending against his character, which I think is hilarious.
Well, yeah, I mean, I saw that a lot of people are like falling in love with him and like find him appealing. It's like he literally murders like 3 people in the course of the show. So what the hell? But you know what I watched on Netflix?
It's not sexual to me, one iota.
No, he's not sexual to me either. No, I find him.
No way.
He was hotter to me on Gossip Girl. He's gotten too thin. Like he's like creepy to me now. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's something unappealing about him. I watched on Netflix The Bundy Tapes, which is about Ted Bundy.
Did you?
Wow. Yeah, and a preview came out. Zac Efron is playing him in a movie that just premiered at Sundance.
I've
and they're
seen
saying
the pictures of him. Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying like they're sexualizing like a serial killer. But in the documentary, it shows like chicks were like same thing. Chicks were showing up at his trial after he's murdered up to 30 people, still like, oh hey, it's like, what's wrong with people? People are sick, man.
They are, and the real Ted Bundy kind of looks more like Penn Badgley. They're really
he did. It was good though. If anybody's into true crime stuff, the Bundy Tapes is worth
I'll have to check that out. How many people did he murder?
Over 30 women.
Holy
Insane.
shit! And he would go on dates with them?
No, he would just like abduct them and kill them, and then he was a necrophiliac, so he would have sex with them when they were dead. Sick.
Well, everybody's got their
real
thing.
sick.
Oh my god, 30 people though. So how fast did he get prosecuted and everything?
No, it was crazy. I mean, you got to watch it. I don't want to give it away for people who haven't seen it because I didn't know a lot about Ted Bundy. But essentially he starts killing early in the 70s and doesn't really get into jail until like 82 or something. And across like several states, Washington, Colorado. Netflix? Yeah, it's on Netflix, called The Bundy Tapes. Check it out.
It is pretty wild how there are serial killers out there that just live. Like the Zodiac Killer was always a fascination of mine. I don't think they ever found him, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never read anything about the Zodiac Killer or seen that movie. I should though.
Usually people are home when I'm taping and I'm alone today and having headphones on, I feel like Ted Bundy is coming in my house. It does creep me out.
He might be. All right, you got anything else before we dive into the shows?
No, that's it.
All right. Okay. Let's go to the mess that is Love After Lockup. Before we do, as always, follow us on the Twitter. on the old Twitter at EscapeTubePod. We have been live tweeting, and so check us out there, and feel free to follow us on Instagram at Escape to Reality Podcast and tag us as you listen. We love people tagging us and shit. Like somebody sent us a candle. Candle. What was the candle? It was like a scent
Kelly
that was like
_herb ERB. Our girl. She said, "Please don't do meth in our bathroom."
Yeah, that's the scent of the candle. I love that.
With a sense of judgment. Oh my god, could you die?
God.
Isn't that great?
Gotta send that to Clint in the mail.
God, Clint, what a mess! God. What a mess!
Okay, let's start with Lizzie and Scott. 2 days out of prison. I think it's annoying. The daughter like hates her using Scott for money, but like, where is she going to get money? I don't understand the daughter. Like, what does she think she's going to do? She's not employable. The daughter wants
her to go work at 7-Eleven. I know.
At 7-Eleven, she'll eat everything. Judging from her first trip, she went through there and bought every single thing in there.
Wouldn't that be the dream to go? Even though I've been free, I would love to go just have free reign in a gas station.
I guess. So there's only so much you can do. You know what I mean? Like, what do you want? 17 different candy bars?
Yeah. And she's sober. You have to be like super baked or drunk or something.
Super baked. Like even
I was
then,
a
it's like
scratcher offer, even though you don't win any money on those. And so that is the dream. Maybe a $30 one. I never got to play those ones.
Scott takes her to a park or like some kind of farm, and she's like a child. She's like, "I'm going to teach you how to skip." And he's like awkwardly skipping it. Who doesn't know how to skip is my first question.
Those years of heroin, I think, revert you back down.
To like 5 years old.
Yeah.
It is like, right? She's very childish.
She is. She is. She's very pretty, right? I can understand how she was like too pretty to, whatever situation she was put in. I can imagine because her daughter's gorgeous.
Yeah. I think she was pretty in her day. I think that you can tell she's kind of fucked up now. He goes to propose.
She's no Rebecca Romaine, but she's not. She's not Caitlin.
No, she's not. No, yeah, she's not terrible. He goes to propose, and she's like, "Get up, Scott," which is always what you want to hear when you get down on one knee.
Oh my god, he is so.
And her response too. Oh god, he really is. Her response was eventually, "Yes, I guess so," which is also exactly what you want to hear. Oh, also, She's been proposed to 14 times. I thought that was insane.
Was she really?
14. That's what she said. And this is the first time I've accepted. I'm like,
she's been in jail 14? Like three-quarters of her life. Who's proposing to her?
Maybe it's the writingajail.inmate.com people are like,
wow, that's a skill. Nobody wants to marry me. I'm still surprised somebody married me.
Right? Who gets proposed to 14 times?
I really think to myself sometimes, like, wow, I can't believe I married someone really. I wonder if they regret
can't believe
that
you married Tyler specifically because you used to like stalk him.
I was the you guy.
Yeah, you were the you guy, calling him like 1,700 times in one night. Hello, Tyler. Tyler.
Take my phone so I don't call Tyler tonight.
You literally would do that. It's great. Oh man, yeah. Lizzie and Scott are a complete disaster. They make me uncomfortable because like she's too infant-like and he's just too dirty and like I don't know.
What's his deal, right?
It's like he's a truck driver. When I saw his job, I was like, "Oh, that makes a bunch of sense." He probably is doing meth himself to stay up all night. Yeah, that's what it says his job is.
And then he goes, he's like, "That's when I used to have money. I bought the ring." Well, you better tell her. She'll probably sell it.
Oh, 100%. He's fucked. The second she finds out he has no money, it's over.
Oh yeah,
100%.
I wonder how long.
Or as soon as she meets somebody else, you know.
I wonder how much that ring costs. You think? 10K or less? It
didn't look that great. What? No.
Okay.
Look good to me. 10K. He's not going to fucking Costco. I think he got that at a pawn shop.
On that stupid ring.
Oh God, I don't know these idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was their little story.
They should just get kicked off the show because there's not much there.
No, there really isn't. You just know that she's using him for money. He supplies her drug habit. She's a mess. That's about it.
I'd rather put the daughter and the son together because they're both really kind of cute and they should just be together.
Yeah, see how that goes. Yeah, there we go. Married at first sight. Okay, Matt and Caitlin. That
show's wild too.
God.
You know,
Matt's going out.
Tangent real fast. On 90 Day Fiance, I didn't know that their rate of return on the marriages was so high that season 6 is really breaking it down, but that's pretty cool. It gives me faith in the show. I can't wait to go back and watch the earlier seasons. Yeah. Okay.
I know. We need to do that. I think we might, if anyone's interested in us recapping some of the old seasons of 90 Day while we're on hiatus, let us know at Escape2Pod on Twitter.
On hiatus.
So Matt and Caitlin, he's going out with the boys. He says she won't be there.
Oh my God.
Right. She won't be there, so it'll be fun. And she's worried he's going to get drunk and steal a car, which I love that that's like where her mind goes.
Oh my God. I thought he was going to bang somebody else. I wasn't seeing the steal a car thing coming along, but that's too. Banging a girl in the stolen car. He should be going to church night. He shouldn't be going anywhere, but I'm not a big church goer, but that's what he needs. He needs Jesus to stay the fuck out of jail. Like the tarot card reader told me, I need Jesus. He needs Jesus too. We'll go together, Matt. And then they can pass the basket around and get money for your tooth.
God. His friends, you're killing me. His fucking sketchy friends who, even though they've never been in jail, seem like they belong in jail.
Yeah, they do. They got lucky. They just never got caught, you fucking losers.
Right? They're like all having... He's wearing a button down. They tell him he's going to a funeral, so he takes it off and he's in a wife beater. And they're like, "That's better." I'm like, "Yeah, there we go. There's the classist."
I missed that. Oh my God.
That's the classist establishment deserves. Is you wearing a wife beater covered in tattoos with no tooth.
They remind me of people I grew up with. It really makes me sad.
I like how they're like, "Oh, are you gonna get a job?" And he's like, "I've never thought about working before." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
That's the beauty of going to prison.
Yeah, right. You don't have to worry about being employed. I just he's so delusional because he says like his dad has an AVAC or HVAC business, but I don't like HVAC. It's like, listen, bro, not every adult loves their job. Most of us just go and make it to Friday. Like it's called being an adult.
That's why we all have drug and alcohol problems.
Yeah, exactly. That's why everybody has
not meth.
vice.
We don't just peter over to meth, okay?
Right. Yeah, we keep it clean.
With your dad and drive him crazy. Where is Dad?
Well, you
Have you seen him? I missed the first 2 episodes because I missed Clint's dad.
You never saw Dad.
Okay.
You never saw Dad. 2 weeks. Also, he said 2 weeks is the longest he's ever been out of jail.
Wow.
Which seems a little problematic.
Yeah, that's
so 2 weeks longest out and clean.
Wow, sad.
So yeah, the friends were a complete mess.
He had the most potential, but he fell for that tweak trap thing. Like, okay.
Yeah. They were like, Matt could do anything. He was an athlete. I'm like, you guys are talking about a 7-year-old. The pictures of him doing like any kind of sport was like he was 6 years old. What are you talking about?
Right.
Like,
I know. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they're like talking about right. Oh my God, you're so right. That's hilarious.
Like not high school.
When
the next
7
morning,
years old, he was the best on the field. Until he got that mess at his 9th birthday party. I wonder how old he was when he first dipped it in. Jeez.
Well, the mom just dipped it in. I don't think that's what meth is.
Dip the pipe in the thing. Oh my God.
I don't know. Do you inject meth? Smoke meth? I
feel like you. I wonder. I think
you smoke it, right?
Smoke it. Yeah, you might start like crushing up the pills or something. I don't know how that all works.
Yeah,
right. Like I think it starts like you start taking Oxycontins, then you're snorting Oxycontins, then you're smoking Oxycontin on your little bit of pot. Then you find some crack because it's cheaper. Because I knew somebody that smoked crack, and that's how he said he got it. He started doing it because it was cheaper. And
I knew somebody in college who went down the path.
Person.
Yeah, I knew somebody who went down the path. In about 6 months, he had shoulder surgery, went from like taking oxy to snorting oxy to smoking oxy to stealing a bunch of laptops from a neighbor's house to dropping out of school. Yeah, like in like 6 months, his entire life was over.
All for that nose job.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And he would put the pipes in the dirty bucket of water. Remember my boyfriend and his friends at the time were like, we're taking your crack pipes and we're chucking them. They were chucking crack pipes into the road to break the glass crack pipes. These are the people I associated with. So yeah.
Sounds like
it seems like you're right. He was a very sweet kid. And that's the saddest part. And you would never, I've never seen him smoking crack, but he had a lot of issues. It's sad. All right, moving on.
Mom seems over it. I love she's like, so what are you gonna do? You're his girlfriend. And she goes, fiance. And he goes, well, as his girlfriend, you need to learn how to communicate. Excuse me, fiance. She's like, well, if you're fiancés, figure out how to communicate. She's like, Mom's asking how long they're gonna be there. She's over it.
Mom's ready to change the locks. I don't blame her.
She's done.
She's like, does not care if he goes back. At that point, she's been through so much. She's exhausted.
100%. She's given up. And I think Caitlin looks rougher and rougher each episode. Like, just put on a little bit, like, give yourself a little powder dusting and some bronzer before you're on camera. Like, I don't.
Yeah, it's
just like so rough.
Raped.
Right? It's like, God,
she has no self-pride. More cracky, too.
100%. She really is. And I don't think she's on drugs, but maybe she is. I don't know.
And then she picks a guy that's just like her mom and repeats history. It's really quite sad.
Yeah. It is.
And then the mom that was cracking me up. She hates Caitlin.
She hates all of them. She's over the entire situation. She wants to eat her fucking breakfast in peace without these 2 children living in her house. Also, I love how he came home wasted. It looked like he ate like
green beans.
Food.
I saw green beans.
Weird choice.
I was like, wow, you're really weird.
Oh, you know what it was? It was probably the leftovers from their dinner. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
From the date. She dropped him off at the bar. I was thinking it was like a very classy choice for drunken food. It wasn't like Taco Bell.
Boston Market open that late? And
so I love Boston Market.
The mom is just going to have some meth and then pipe out the next night. Just be like, get it over with, honey. Get the fuck out of my house.
Let's go back to it.
I don't blame her. The poor mom.
Yeah. Don't either. She's seen too much.
And the friends are like, where's your girlfriend? The friends are like, oh, at least Caitlin's
judging the girlfriend. It's like, the fuck?
Like, where's your girlfriend? All you do is your girlfriend your hand, you loser.
All right. On that note, Megan, Michael, Sarah.
Michael, Sarah, I love it. Now that she is from my town. Well, from like
she is.
That's in the vicinity. Yeah, she's like 20 minutes from the downtown Rochester, and I worked in Victor, New York. I worked in that town. Oh my God, that's hilarious! And dude, notice her voice is different when she's talking with her friends.
Yes, 100%.
Wow, what a loser.
Really, I have to say, really nice hotel. I don't know who's paying for that room,
And
he
Niagara Falls is a dump. Like, no offense to Niagara Falls, but you think you're going there. It's not the Shangri-La. Maybe at these casinos and things, but you go there and there's everybody.
Nice hotel, though.
People go to Canada because they're allowed to have completely butt naked strippers. That's what it's known for.
And weed now, so let's go Canada.
Canada is like completely legalized on weed. Okay.
100% the entire country.
And they say that they can't even keep it stocked.
Yeah, I know. So they have a supply problem, which is great.
I'd like to know if the opiate levels drop after that, All right.
Nobody has an opiate problem like United States because we have overprescription because of these fucking doctors, because of our healthcare system. Like no other country has the problem we do with opioids. Megan tells them that Michael says he's saving for the wedding, but meanwhile he's already married to Sarah.
It did look like a nice hotel. She looked gorgeous looking in the mirror, talking herself up.
She did.
She looked really.
I was like,
pretty.
why'd you put on the glasses? She needs contacts. Like you're trying to have sex for the first time in glasses. I don't.
She looks smoking hot.
Take the glasses off, though. What are you doing? What do you need to see?
You can't suck dick with glasses on. She is smoking hot, though. She looked really pretty.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She knows how to do her makeup too. Like she really she got that crease, the eye crease. The eyes.
Yeah, I could watch her all day do her makeup. She would go down, hit the slot. She's beautiful. Her poor parents having to watch this show.
I know, God. Sarah's bitching about him to her friend, and she says she misses their prison relationship, which is always a good sign.
Oh, I miss that.
Yeah, she was like, I miss how it was. Like, I miss how he would call me in prison. And she says she might be pregnant.
Oh my God,
I hope
that's
not.
Right. Oh, I love her friend is like, that pisses me off. Like, good. At least the friend is normal. Jesus.
90 Day Fiance. There's always the normal people talking shit about these disasters.
My God, and she's mad at Michael. Then Sarah. Sarah's an idiot too. I'm mad at both of them.
Oh, so stupid. Michael rolls up to the hotel, bringing her flowers. Take notes, Colt. That's how you approach a lady.
Yeah, seriously, you do need to bring some flowers, especially after screwing your wife.
She's in a robe and heels, ready to go. In the sickest line of the episode, he said he wanted to make her explode like a gusher.
God, and my husband eats a lot of gushers. And they gush.
Fuck, I love gushers. I don't remember the last time I had a gusher, but I fucking loved them as a kid, and so that really affected me.
I buy them for Tyler and he wolfs them down in one sitting, and oh my God, that is so gross.
Love gushers. So gross. He also admits that he did have sex with Sarah. He's like, I wanted my first time to be with Megan, but I had to do my duty. It's like,
oh
great.
God.
I guarantee you no condom because she thinks she's pregnant, so he's going to raw dog these two chicks in a week of each other. It's like,
it's so
poor pure Megan is going to get whatever fucking shit he has. It's like, oh God.
And I saw on Twitter, like somebody put like, you producers should be ashamed of yourselves to let this shit go on. I don't know how you can tape it. And I mean, I know it's Megan's decision, but still, it's like, throw her some hints or roll a piece of tape and mistakenly let her see. I don't know.
Right?
And then you see the next week that what's-her-face shows up like she was in prison with the braided hair and the green jumpsuit. And it looks like she just got out of jail. And they sit down together. So Sarah catches on quick somehow.
God, disaster. Well, she's going to lose her virginity. At least it's in a nice hotel. That's positive.
Yeah. Michael does like her, but it's...
Yeah, he does, but it's like, then what are you I don't know, pick a side, you know what I mean? Either live in misery with Sarah or fucking tell her what's going on.
Exactly.
Don't play both sides.
You can see the kid. And how much does he really care? And I feel like Michael could stay out of jail.
I think so too. He doesn't seem like a bad dude to me. I mean, he's a skeevy fucking when it comes to women for sure, but he doesn't seem like a criminal.
Especially if he stayed with Megan. He could have a nice life with her.
Right. Good. I agree.
They
could start over, have a second kid.
It makes me cringe when Sarah refers to him as her husband. She does that to convince herself, right?
Yep, totally.
Because it makes me feel old to say I have a husband, so I barely ever.
I know it's I know it's like I have my husband. It feels like it does feel weird.
Like God, you're that old to have a husband. I always. Oh, yeah,
dude, you don't only have a husband; you have a husband and two kids.
I know.
You're an actual adult.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Um,
I've never listened to these.
right. Brittany and Marcelino. Oh God.
Oh my God. They're the most uncomfortable.
Okay.
Whew, they make me cringe.
So I find this really weird. She says she's going to see her son. She keeps saying, I'm going to touch my child. I don't. She's like, I can't wait to touch my child. I'm like, don't. I just like that phrase.
Why did
makes
it
me
take you 4
uncomfortable.
days or however long? Go directly there without Marcelino.
I think it was more like 2 weeks.
Yeah, she should have gone without him too. She should have gone by herself. That kid doesn't need to be any more confused.
Yeah. The dad manufactured meth and served 12 years. So
Tito.
It's a nice, happy
Tito would F
background.
Marcelino up, I think.
Oh, I actually I thought he seemed pretty. Yeah, he definitely seems like he has a sketchy, a little violent
Tito
side,
and
but he seemed
get back together.
You think?
What was wrong with the mouth of the other girl?
Like meth mouth, I think. Why were they all wearing lays? That was my question.
Oh yeah.
Was it a party?
A barbecue? Did they come late and everybody went home?
Right. But they gave them lays to put on. It was like, welcome. We landed in Hawaii. I don't understand.
Yeah. Where do they live? In Vegas, the little boy?
Yeah.
The little boy was shipped around. He was in Alaska for a year. Oh, it just makes me so sick.
He looks her genes are strong though, because
just
the ex is right. The ex is very dark skinned, and she has none of that.
Yeah,
that kid looks exactly like her.
I know.
I thought it was nice. The kid seemed happy to see her, different than Michael's kid. Recognized her.
It makes me sick. I couldn't get it out of my head all night thinking about the little boy when he said, "I don't want to be here anymore." It made me want to puke.
It was sad.
Oh. I hope that the dad and that guy are nice to the little boy.
I think they are.
I hope so.
I think 2-year-olds say shit. I think it seemed like he was pretty well adjusted.
They just
overall.
want to be with their mom, and then it was so sweet that he remembered her and he wanted to be with her right away.
Yeah,
and it just made me so sick to my stomach. And to lose that time, I can't even look at pictures of my kids, and I've been with them. I've been with them the whole time, and it still feels like time was taken from me as how fast it goes. And to not see your kid, she really handles it well. And the kid called the other kid, the little boy called the girl mom, and she responded I would choke somebody. I'm his mom. I know they're in a different situation, but it just makes me sick to my stomach. But the little boy looked very healthy. He looked happy.
He did.
It just made me sad.
Right. Your tweet about them dress shopping, about how her storyline is a mix of Love After Lockup and Say Yes to the Dress and Orange Is the New Black is so accurate. I thought that was hilarious. I thought it was weird. She said she invited her ex-girlfriend. She can help me find a dress because she looks at me in intimate ways.
Oh my God. Just be with Amanda. Dump Marcel.
Right?
I like her and Amanda.
I loved the salespeople were they're in love with each other. They seem perfect.
I know. She needs to show.
Fully involved.
They needed to show.
But I mean, the friend trying on the dresses was weird.
Oh, so weird.
She obviously was trying to make her feel weird about it, which she did, trying to fuck with her mentally, which she accomplished.
Yeah. Who came? That was so bizarre. That was really over the top.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a violation, period, if anyone tries on a wedding dress when you're trying on a wedding dress that's not getting married. That's fucking weird. Yes. Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
But I agree. The salespeople, what if there was a Say Yes to the Dress, but the bunk version for people who just got out of prison or
I love it.
You know what I mean?
And it needs to be those
I think it would be great. They were hilarious.
Got an English woman. You need the English woman. Sophistication.
Yeah.
And then the other woman who's I've seen it all. It's Vegas. And then as it keeps going on, she's like, well, I haven't seen this.
Right. And the other dress person dressed the chick in the wedding dress. So she was part of the mess too. She was just fully there.
It's a pain in the ass to get a wedding dress on.
100%.
Who wants to do
that was very weird. So it looks like next week she tells Marcelino about
you had the best
the chicks
place to get a wedding dress. The best.
Oh yeah, that was great. She was great. She started her own business, just a little low key.
Really cool.
All on her own.
Yeah.
All right, last but not least, Clinton Tracy.
What about the one best friend calling her Bunky all the time?
Oh yeah, what was Oh, Bunky, like you're my bunkmate.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a nickname.
No,
Okay,
yeah.
that makes sense.
But she's gorgeous, right?
Very pretty. I loved her style. She's like the classiest person on the show.
She is so beautiful. I just can't even imagine.
Yeah.
It's such a stereotype, like these gorgeous women, and they're in jail. It really is. It's crazy. I just can't imagine.
Yeah. It was good. Anything else on those two? Those two disasters?
I just don't want to see any more heart-wrenchingness. She needs to dump Marcelino. And I think she should just be with the chicks and move. It's a happier vibe.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, definitely a happier vibe. And I think she feels more accepted with that situation.
Yeah, and she's gonna marry she's gonna marry Marcelino to see getting the ring. Yeah. The guy you want to marry is that sweet jeweler.
Also, another scene where they just tell a random person about how she just got out of jail. Like, keep it to yourself.
Right.
It's so annoying.
He like grips the gun, the thing a little tighter.
Right.
He's got the panic button.
His panic button. Right.
Oh my god.
All right. Clint and Tracy. Clint's still in that fucking terrible sweater, crying his eyes out.
Change the sweater.
God, it's so dirty. She took the rental car and $100, and I like how he liked that she left the wedding ring. She was like, "Oh, she left the ring." It's like, is that supposed to be positive?
Yeah, she probably can't hop it fast enough to get the crack in her.
Yeah, I guess
she took the $100.
I love as he's like picking up all the stuff. He's like, what shoes does she have? He's like picking up her like stripper heels. What is she wearing? And he's like picking up that zebra dress off the floor, crying. Oh god,
he spent way too much money anymore. I still can't believe that he spent that much.
Me neither. So stupid. He's a disaster crying. He's a real ugly crier. I love how he called himself, leaving a message like, "Hey, hello. If you have the car," like, it seemed like he just kind of bailed on the fact that like somebody stole his rental car. That rental car is in his name. Did he have insurance?
He called them and told them that the rental car was stolen. I'm pretty sure that puts her in a hot seat.
Right? He's like, but I don't want to call the cops. It's like, pretty sure if you told them who stole it, she's fucked.
Yeah, you call a rental car, and I think protocol is they call the cops, dude.
I'm sure. And he's like, I'm never going to give up on her. It's not her, it's the addiction. I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't matter if it's the addiction. Yeah. She fucked you.
Right. Like, she's still making choices.
Right. He flies back and falls into dad's arms crying. So
can you imagine being a grown-ass man hugging your dad?
He's like 37 years old.
And your dad, like, I'd be like, Clint, get your fucking ass in the car. Can't believe you're doing this shit. I was watching the football game. That's the fourth quarter. Right? What the fuck? Your mom just cooked me a hot dinner. Like, this is why Clint is the way he is.
100%, because the parents are enabling him and picking him up at the airport like he's 15 years old.
Uber, walk home, figure it out. Get your thumb. You got 2 thumbs. Figure it out. You were
he's
just
an adult
banging
with
a crackhead
child.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like somebody told us on Twitter he has children, so we're talking about a father here who's like being this pathetic.
See, I can't know these things. It's so sad. And then these.
So would you not be sad if none of these people had children?
No, I wouldn't care at all. Because
interesting. We'll just pretend none of them have kids.
No. I mean, Clinton. As long as I don't see him, whatever. And those kids are older. It just really tugged my heartstrings when they captioned that little boy saying, "I don't want to be here anymore." It just made me so sad.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, Clint's a fucking disaster. I wonder if we'll ever see Tracy again. We might not.
I hope we do, but I don't think we do. She's gonna go back to jail, right?
Yeah. She's got to. Obviously, she stole a fucking car.
And she has no shoes on. She's driving around barefoot with crack in a stolen car.
Is she in that sparkly gray dress?
Oh my
I think
God,
she is.
There's a show.
She's just out there.
She's probably screwing some guy for crack.
Probably. Yeah.
$100. I wonder how far that gets you. A little bit of couple McDonald's. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. It is. Maybe she'll hawk that lingerie, that purple bra, sell it on the street to somebody who needs it.
I'll buy it from you.
We'll see.
She's on Poshmark.
Poshmark.
Barely used bra.
all
Only
right,
worn at my wedding.
Worn once, gently used.
Only a little bit of blood from
Okay,
pouring
so
Coke up my nose.
yeah, right. I'm just a little dirty. Okay, so you've been selling Celebrity Big Brother, and so I watched this week. First time I've ever watched the show. I did not take thorough notes, but these are my initial thoughts.
Okay.
One,
Okay. Hold on. First off, I want to know who
yes.
you think the top 3 are, and who's your winner after as of current day.
Who's gonna win it all?
Who would you pick today if you had to pick?
So I don't know how it works, but I guess like if I had to pick somebody, oh my god.
Well, and towards the end, everybody who gets kicked off, they've seen it all, and they vote to who wins, how they treated everyone. So if you're an asshole to everybody and you make it, you still might not win because everybody has a vote, if I remember correctly.
So I would say ask me after next week because I don't have a good enough idea.
Okay,
I would think like I think so. I think Ryan Lochte is one of the dumbest people I've ever encountered. Like real dumb. Like, you know, when you encounter people, you're like, oh, this person's like actually stupid. Like that's him. I think he's talented at one thing, but I don't think he understands right. Exactly. Like, I don't think he understands life at all. So he's very entertaining to me.
He is, in the way that he does he'd say things. It is, and he can't get people's names. Right. I mean, there's 12 people and you're stuck in a house with them all day. Can't you get it right?
Exactly. It's crazy. Tamar, of course, I love Tamar. Another great example of why she's good television. I do hate her bald. I just wish she had hair. It's like, it's really, that's
she
irritating
put it on
me.
for at the last episode.
She looks like a different person.
I wonder why she decided to do that.
But I think she's not going to do well on the show because she's not a likable person.
I think she's like a little too mentally, not to be rude, but mentally unstable right now to be on the show because.
Well, I mean, she's just aggressive and she takes shit personally. That's how she's been on the Braxtons for years. Like, she's not going to be a likable, she's not going to get people on her side.
And after hearing that her and Candy are fighting all night, it's not Candy igniting it, it's Tamar. No. And that's why you can see how Tamar 100%. And Vince ended up fighting to the point where they're biting each other. Because you can't, she just keeps going.
Right. I think that it's good to see Candy in a different space. Like, I think it's kind of entertaining to see her in this environment. It seems below her, but somehow she's still there.
I don't think it's helping her.
No, I don't think it's helping her.
I think it's hurting it. She's coming off unlikable, and she's a lot more lovable, I feel like. I mean, I love her.
Yeah.
And she's smart.
I think Keto... Yes, I think Keto Kalen is
I hate him.
keto.
The keto diet.
He seems like he's kind of like mentally challenged or something.
Yeah,
like he's a little weird.
He's nuts.
And I feel like Tom Green's right up your alley. I like can't really stand him. But
I never. Yeah, I guess I did watch him on MTV. Now looking back,
I never watched that show,
but I do find him lovable. I like him more than I thought I would. At first, my eyes rolled, but.
Yes. No, he's pretty entertaining. And then Joey, I didn't watch Blossom like that. So when everybody's like, whoa. But he looks kind of sickly to me. Like he's like done the keto diet too many times. Like I want him to eat a meal and get a tan.
He does. He needs carbs. And he seems mentally ill too.
Yeah. But what I love is that it's like they've put these people in this like preposterous environment. Like the set just looks ridiculous. The challenges they have them do are like so dumb. It's funny. So I find it very entertaining. I think I will.
The way they put it together, it is fun. Because that last season I've never watched it with just regular people.
Me neither. And I don't think I would like it as much if I didn't know the people going in. I don't think.
Now, do you think that the mooch really was an informant or whatever the word is, or they just, that was bullshit? Because everyone's saying, because I was sold when watching the show, but I'm a sucker. So when I got on Twitter, everyone's like, oh, yeah, right. He wasn't. That's bullshit. And I think that is more of what happened. What do you think?
So what do you mean? That he really was a character that just left?
That he quit and that they didn't want to seem like he quit and ruin the game. So they made it into a bullshit story.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Because like, why would they approach him and be like, listen, you're going to be the one who's like a fake? Like, he's not that big of a draw. You know what I mean? So I could see that being true. Another person I could give a fuck about, so I don't really care if he left. I was surprised to see the guy go home who went home, the Mean Girls guy, because I thought he was kind of really trying to play the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked it too, because it kind of showed you, like, the fuck do you know, bro?
And Julie Chen was right that when the girls lost faith in him after he switched Dina out of the, and just let Dina she's so useless. I'm surprised the producers aren't more integrated into like picking people off, because he was a big draw, this Jonathan, more than watching Dina. She's not even on the show barely.
No, she really isn't. I forget, like, him and Ricky Williams. My God, like, talk about somebody who's fading into the background, but like his story to me is hilarious. Just like, he seems like a very trippy character. He's like a super hippie now.
Yeah, he's very. Tyler, I didn't know, was so passionate about Ricky Williams. I was like, oh, Ricky Williams is on there and whatever. He's like, you should watch Run, Ricky, Run. He was a great football player and he does this and that.
Run, Ricky, Run is
and
great.
all this. And I'm like, okay, Tyler, I'm not talking shit about fucking Ricky Williams or whatever the fuck his name is. You know, good for Ricky.
He was
be with Ricky.
He was a Heisman winner.
Right. He's like, he was one of the best college football players that ever lived. Yep. And I'm like, okay. And so I was like, okay, and I guess I like him a little more. But they do say that there's Ricky and Tom are fighting. There's tension between them, which is kind of fun, because I think Ricky's sharper than he comes on.
Oh, 100%. He's sitting back observing everything. Yeah.
And he won that competition,
smart.
Even though obviously I liked him winning the competition, and I liked how all those guys had to ride that. It is the dumbest things, but it's hard.
It is. It's like so different than like the other show, the competition show I love is A Challenge, which I've been watching forever. And like they do real physical shit. Like those people do roid cycles and train all year for it. And like this is like the complete opposit. So I find it very interesting. Those people
train all year for that show on MTV.
Oh, absolutely. Like they literally, I think, do roid like Johnny Bananas or whatever. He definitely is on steroids and does like a cycle.
When is that on again? We could talk about that.
Starting in February. Great show.
I'm down to watch that again. I took a break from it. I remember I did fantasy with you guys one time on that. That's pretty fun.
Oh yeah, we did a fantasy league. Yeah.
But see, my top pick could be Candy. I think Candy's going to come back to whoop some ass. Ryan and Ricky, but maybe not Candy because she's involved with this whole fight. But Lolo supposedly got into a physical fight with Tamar last night. And he got Tamar's name wrong. He said Tamar. It's like, that is a man's name, you asshole. It really pissed me off. Her name's Tamar. She's the loudest person in your face. How do you not remember her name?
It's hilarious to me. He doesn't remember shit. He's so dumb.
She does have a beautiful face.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep watching though. It's a lot of nights though. Is it really this much every week?
But it's over quick. Yeah, they should. I guess they can't drag it out because these people are stuck in there, but it's over, I think, real quick. Maybe last week was. It's I don't know when it goes, but so I peeked on the little live video. Lolo was there. No, maybe Lolo does get kicked off. I don't know. Supposedly they got into a physical fight, but Candy and Tamar are really fighting like crazy.
Love it. Yeah, it's entertaining. I'm into it.
Lolo's a virgin. And they're that beautiful. And I've heard that those Olympic villages get wild. I can't believe nothing's ever happened.
Yeah, I know.
But she's never won a medal?
All right, well, yeah. She hasn't?
Or maybe she has. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I did want to roll my eyes at Ryan Lochte, but it's like, well, it is an Olympic medal. I should not talk shit, but...
Well, as people say, they hand them out in swimming. It's a lot easier than other sports to win a medal. But I mean, listen, he's a great swimmer. But thank God he's found it.
I sucked, so it was pretty hard. But what's his face? Michael Phelps. That's who I want to see on Celebrity Big Brother. I want to see the Tiger Woods.
All right. Any other thoughts on Celebrity Big Brother before we wrap it up?
It's interesting that Julie Chen is still on CBS, even though they fired her husband, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
So
I thought the same.
That's interesting.
She has no morals to stand by that fucking piece of shit, but whatever.
And then stay on the network that your husband got fired on. I don't know what the hell is going on in that brain of hers. I wonder if she has an
Crazy.
exit plan. We'll see.
Yeah, who knows? Well, everybody, we'll be back with our Bravo breakdown episode later in the week. And we'll definitely talk about the Housewives trailer. And as always, we ask that you rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts and holler at us on all the things. We love everybody reaching out, and we'll be back later on.
Love you guys.
Yeah. All right, bye.
Yeah.
We'll be back later on. Yeah. All right, bye.